punches is what makes the best of the competitive players.
Look, you got some time to reset. Just treat this as game one. This is game one. This is the new game one. You know, game one just happened. This is the new game one.
That's right. You know what? I'm getting word. It is time once again. We are ready to jump back aboard that battle bus. Game number 2 starts right now.
And just like that, we're back. Game number 2 underway. And Jacob, after that performance from Kanata, Rapid, and Bolt, a standard has definitely been set.
Yeah, it was 9 eliminations. And the interesting thing out of them all, they're not even the team in first place. It's the Rangers Ruin off-spawn winners from game number 1, Tayson, Chicho, and Haris. And honestly, it's not going to be that easy all day long between these two teams. And honestly, I wouldn't wish it any other way. And we're going to go at it yet again, straight off the spawn. A little bit of 50-50 action going down between Pablo and Haris. Right now, it does look like Pablo might have got the first one. Prodox is able to get the second. That's a Sentinel Pup and immediately put it to use. Gets the drop on Haris. They're going for revenge here. And so far, 2 knocks, 2 eliminations. They just need one more as Pablo cleans that one up. That is all 3 down and out.
And now it's time to see what type of conversion we're going to be looking at with Prodoxy's team, because in the last lobby, after Tayson, Chicho, and Acer conquered that off-spawn battle, they were still able to find such a steady placement, steady eliminations. But again, they're not the only teams going head-to-head. Benno, Fico, and I'm seeing an eliminated Felixi along the way here at Canyon Crossing. Coyota's team still
oh wait, I forgot. I have to mute my mic from the actual game. Hold on, bro.
One thing that didn't need it was, are you going to switch things up? No, is what he was trying to tell the world, but this is how it all started off. Vico was able to get the first drop.
Yeah, okay, so my voice was in the game chat. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and mute my jump. That way I'm not talking to people. Alright, so yeah, we good now.
Something a little bit more devious though possibly taking place here with Clicks and Yamzo. Pigs.
I forgot I was also talking to people as well.
These 3, Jacob.
Come on, bro.
Have been counter-stratting some of those surge partners and trying to take matters into their own hands.
Yo, Yak All HD, what's good, man? How you doing today?
Theirs to own, but they still have company to.
All right, hold on. We got it. Yeah.
Directly underneath Victor V, but that game 1 momentum swing could be.
Oh, I might have to just leave the chat channel too, because I can still hear them.
Where is that 3rd team? Back on over to this side of the map. Benno finally able to get the drop onto Yuma yet again.
Oh man, let's get it.
They did find success, but the down is there again. But he gets dropped.
I'm gonna just turn the volume down where I can't really hear it, because yeah, I hear somebody like breathing in their mic. Okay, so what we doing? Ooh. Okay, Peter Bob with the moves, Cold with the moves. Okay, come on. Y'all should be directly behind each other, bro. Like, move as a unit. Come on.
Strategy through each of these lobbies. Everybody has to be on red alert, even though it didn't pan out.
Okay. See, look at that. They're too spaced out. Like, come on, bro. Like the money. I know, man. The money's too high to be like messing around right now, bro. It's too high to be messing around, bro.
We don't know the exact drop, but we know where they have their focus at.
Yo, what's up, man? So you said, okay.
Game 1 victory royale winners, 9 eliminations, really setting the tone and the pace. And I was talking to you, Taco, during game 1, saying this is a different vibe from Kanata, this major. This is a whole different feel during the Global Championship, and it's already showing up in game 1.
Touch on that a little bit later on. Right now,
see, I like that strategy that they were doing. Like, one person stay back and 2 people like apply pressure. But like if you do that like too much, you know, eventually somebody's gonna tag the person that's by himself, and then that person by himself, you know, it's hopeless. Ooh, double. Ooh, okay. Y'all relax.
Canyon Crossing.
And this is exactly what you need for Chino, Pablo, and for Doxy. It's almost impossible to guarantee you're going to win 12 out of 12. They already lost game 1. So when you do win that off-spawn fight, you have to make each and every single one of those games count. And they're already making it sure that they get those eliminations. And they even take down some of the top teams in their path. Let's switch on over to Hot. Kind of business as...
Oh, hey. Be good to each other.
But there's too much space, there's too much distance, and you look at their loadout, they don't have a ton of crash pads, they don't have a lot of Flowberry Fizz that they're using together, so they're not going to be able to easily rotate on over to get the elimination.
Also an issue with Swizzy having just been freshly knocked.
So many Fizz.
Now on revive responsibility, and then immediately straight
got tagged. Oh.
Surge from across the way. Oceania, though, definitely sending some presence back towards the way of EU. We'll have to check up and see how well this fares, but the elimination feed definitely picking up and revisiting Dystopia City. Victor V and Epic Whale, but Victor V's got 2 eliminations, and they're able to take care of this problem, but still bound to draw
y'all gonna let him
additional
reboot?
attention.
Y'all gonna let him reboot? Y'all gonna let him? Oh, what?
Of their minds, Victor V deserves the
Oh.
biggest stage and the biggest round of applause. Honestly, I don't know where
Get your ass out of
in
here.
this building, but
Oh.
he has to be a part of this loud crowd. And there's the second elimination on the Razzo, and they're making sure they know
Nice,
it. Look,
nice.
it doesn't
They locking
matter,
in, bro.
and
They
or
locking in.
not, they're cheering for this
Nice,
young
nice.
individual.
Can't help but think part of the success that some of these teams are trying to claim, it does start with finding those early eliminations. Even
wait a
if not
second.
anything to kind of boost your confidence, but Art, someone who was definitely swinging throughout that first lobby. Still, this is a difficult situation to tackle here. Kadu, Pisco, and Striker just continue trying to berate into these walls. They're not going to be able to break through the box just yet, but Southco from overhead, alongside Artford, looking to try and make a separate angle approach. They've actually got Striker's trio a little bit trapped, and despite things looking slightly grim,
What comm is that? Like inventory? They need more like inventory? Is that what they're trying to say?
Luckily for them, though, down below, they have
Like mats or whatever?
enemy territory for Tisco, Kadu, and Striker. They have to be careful. The risk-reward scenario here, and they think they have the mismatch, but no, another team rolls up. Upbull, Focus, Mixon, and they get at least one of those eliminations on the Kadu. That's going to help. That's a breath of fresh air.
Why are you wearing those in tournament? Oh, okay, wow. but still, like, nah, like, you're making it obvious, like, which one you are. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix, why you spill your... Phoenix, eat your breakfast, bud. Come on. Eat your breakfast.
It's something that so many of these veterans here on land, we're looking at a ton of major winners, right? Even across the international stage, but Watts getting busy.
It's crazy how the pillow went right over his food. Oh my god, you're like, ah.
They're recognizing the fact that this is just an easy final piece if we want to take it, but it's not something they have to force.
Yeah, you got to really be careful here too if you're Arc and Salco, because that team's just floating around. They don't necessarily know Arc and Salco are there, so they just have to be patient as can be and kind of hope they have enough Storm Surge to last these next couple of zones.
Yeah, I see that, buddy.
Team that'll build those towers. Arcspo and Salco is one that just kind of fight for their surge all across the western side of the map. But Watts being Malabuka, they have that one elimination so far, uncontested at Outpost. But very, very similar to that last game, this zone is pulling all the way towards the north, so a lot of these teams have to think rather quickly.
But this is a very dangerous position that Ping has taken up. He's being
DoorDash be like fiending with that dash pass payment. They be like, where that dash pass payment at, boy? We need that dash pass payment.
Possibly pull back from this position. FKS, Hero, and Halad just fully intervening with what they were scheming by the Outpost Enclave. They're trying to get some surge across the
what's wrong?
but that option has just been reduced to nothing.
All about kind of waiting to see if it's worth it. They know at least 2 teams are fighting, but they may not know how many are still alive over on this side of the map.
Headphones?
Malibuca is using that opportunity. Even with
Oh, thank you.
down, he knows Storm Surge is a problem, and he has to worry about it every step of
Crazy
the game.
kids.
Pablo, Chino for Doxy, they get another elimination. This time it was Visuals who have went down, and honestly, this is like redemption. They said we went down early in game 1, we didn't get any points.
I don't think I've seen that skin before. Yo, drop in the chat if y'all know what skin that is. Hey, what skin is that? I don't think I've seen that before.
Their major 3 performance in EG.
Wait, what the? What?
Scrappy, they were aggressive, and they were successful for it. And right now, when you're starting to
Boing.
Chino taken out of the sky, that's the dangers involved with this Flowberry Fizz and the Crash Pad still has Pablo and Prodoxy to immediately back him up with that double revive, but there's definitely trouble in the horizon. Teams immediately trying to key them, seeing that knock was successful.
Yeah, just kind of an opportune moment. They just chop out the... I feel like I've seen this more
so
and
many
more
18s in the
and
sky.
more. They just take that opportunity, catching them slipping, maybe even asleep, and they just end
Why is
that
everything he
fight
have
rather
invisible?
quickly. But it was Agers,
Why
A4,
everything
and
he
40
got
that
invisible,
actually did
y'all?
get that knock. It does
Like,
look
come
they're
on.
trying to rotate in that direction, but they'd rather quickly to get the revive. No worries there. Malibuca walks. No ping still in sight. There's so many teams here on the southern portion of the map, including Hero,
Boy.
FKS. And
Crazy.
Alex's team even beginning to rotate over.
You crazy. You crazy.
Is looking rather busy.
Oshie has just decided, hey,
You
we
cry,
are so
cry.
far south,
crazy.
but we need to get Surge somehow. So for them to push forward, they might have taken notice of what was taking place inside of that elimination feed. Slightly different tempo though for Marius, Vanya, and Pixie. Just content, farm things out a little bit at OXR headquarters. Spot King off in his own Surge base. Decent ways away though. So all this plethora of heals and loot and easy rotations, but surprisingly enough, Arc might have just been able to clutch up big time for himself and Salco.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost an understatement. They tried to get the reboot back on the school. He went down again. It's almost no loss because they were able to pick up a huge elimination as Malibuca getting a knock on the Nom. But we're going to jump on board Cooper, Reed, and Curly. They were the ones kind of admitting, hey, for us to get Storm Surge, for us to get that damage, it's going to be a challenge. But now you can see what's landing right next to him. A huge drop, a huge upgrade. And that's something a team like this feeling confident once they get it.
Salco and Arc still trying to fight things out
Oh.
Big knock onto Uppo, but Focus
Oh,
overhead.
man.
He's going to bring down Salco. It's all
That was a
down to
nice
Focus
tag.
versus Arc. Focus definitely having the HP advantage currently, but he's
Oof,
going to go
oof.
for the full finish here onto Salco. That Siphon immediately extending his leverage here. Arc scrambling.
Man, bro, I played somebody that got mad that was double pumping. I'm like, you do realize that is literally the strategy right now in competitive Fortnite. And it's more like double pump is for people that has a more aggressive playstyle. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is perfect for that. So like, I don't know why you're tripping over it. Like, he'll be tripping over. They cry over everything in Fortnite though. Like, y'all cry over everything. I'm not gonna front. Y'all cry about too much though. Ooh. Oh, you got your whole country on your back, boy.
Circumstances for Arc. He ran out of white heals, no bandages, no med kits, those slurp juices. He had to be aggressive, but that played directly into Focus's hands, and he capitalized on it perfectly. Even though they're out of zone, Taco, I expect their full trio to be back into this game rather shortly. Report zone still relatively early on in this game, but 6 eliminations for Halad, FKS, and Hero. Seeing how they're picking up some of those eliminations. It's Wox, he gets caught slipping, clothesline, shut down rather easy. Malibuca as well, no knock on the Malibuca, which means they're out
Hey,
of this
relax,
game.
y'all.
We knew it was going to be
Get along. Be nice to each other. Be nice. Phoenix. Be nice to him. And if you West, be nice to him.
Pablo, Chino, and Ferdoxy just slowly making the Ferdoxy crouch approach. He's been notorious for this method.
Dang, there is so much. See, like, one thing I don't understand that I feel like is gonna kill. I hate to be like this. Is I feel like one thing when I be watching a lot, like people are just. I know it's a lot of money on the line. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of money on the line, and people want. But why are we doing that? Like, why are we just sitting in the storm? Like heel offs, man, like becoming so common nowadays because people are nervous, and I'm just like y'all letting nervous, like who could out nervous somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all playing a nerve game when y'all should be playing like mental game. Like, I don't know.
I love the underdog story. And everybody, so many people were putting this team in the top 10.
Like, y'all be doing heel offs too much. Like, I feel like if y'all kept heel offs to a minimum, like if you barely seen heel offs nowadays in tournaments, I feel like that'll make like Fortnite competitive like much more interesting to watch for more common people, like people that's not me, because like, you know, I love watching competitive anything that I play. You know what I'm saying? Everything I play that, like, I have to watch the competitive scene for it. So like, I just feel like people that's not used to watching competitive play, like a lot of them, they just see heel loss all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, hey, Phoenix, relax, bud, eat your food. But I feel like the more they have heel loss and everything, then like it's gonna be not really that interesting to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, storm surge warning, like that's like the only interesting thing about a heal off, because when they get that storm surge, you know, you gotta panic, you gotta freak out, you gotta do all your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what am I gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at him being a quarterback, bro. Like, oh, your boy's being a quarterback over here.
Things can change rather quickly, especially you see Merstash, you see Swizzy, Queasy on the other side of the mountain in the zone, pushing further and further towards the northeast.
No, that's mommy's court, buddy. Or a phone.
Oh my gosh, on that side of the map, Taco, there's mountain rangers, there's dips, there's dives, there's so many different things in terms of elevation. Teams better be prepared.
Why are we moving over here? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, why does it say they're in storm? You're about to be kicked due to inactivity. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me a second. What do you mean I'm about to be kicked, game? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about, game? Literally watching. Talking about something about to be kicked for inactivity. Like, what?
Of teams for that matter, so that's why they're trying to use that new upgraded launch pad. You mix in the Flowberry Fizz, and you tend to kind of get out of render distance for some teams, and you kind of get a free rotation in.
You tripping. You tripping. You tripping.
What that southern side of the zone actually looks like. This is what Aether's Acorn and Poyo are actually rotating into. So for Kanata, Rapid, and Bolts, they already won game number 1, 9 eliminations. For them, I think it's kind of like slow and steady wins the race. They're not going to get greedy for elimination. They're going to let them naturally present themselves throughout the course of this game.
Oh, you about to be kicked for inactivity. Like, bruh, chill out. Chill out. Let me watch the tournament, bro. Let me watch the tournament and engage with my community.
The future, trying to see if he can pop off here, but it's going to be tough. They don't want to forfeit their position right now, Jacob.
Okay, Clicks. Okay. At least Clicks not out right now.
Toward that side of the mountain face, Kazi and Aspic though stuck. Prodoxy, Pablo, Gino. They're not gonna let these guys go.
Bro, they got the exotic Slapberry Fizz, they got Slurp Juices, they got Splashes. I know you start to think
I'm surprised he likes the Stinger.
They have to stay this deep in the zone. It is gonna be a 2-tick, but they have
like every single thing that he has is always invisible. Like, I'm like, oh, yo, the spectator mode on here is funny as hell sometimes. Oh man, he's been cooking. He's been cooking, y'all. He's been cooking, like real out. Like fights in Storm is not really a bad thing. Like, you know, you having a fight in Storm, but like you just camping in Storm, like nah. Like I feel like that's more like casual play or rank, like you play like that in ranked. Like, you know, this is a tournament that.
used. Everybody is used to seeing Peter Bob Ritual and Cole be super stacked from those divisional cups, but here in the global stage, they just haven't found a home.
Honestly, quite shocking. We tune into Mr. Savage, Reason, no chap in sight. Getting eliminated early, but I'm a glass half full type of guy. You see them center zone, so as long as they have enough Storm Surge, they're not going to have to worry about rotating from point A to point B like most of these teams. And then you can see the whole stack side, the eastern side of the zone, that has the elevation. So now it's kind of like a mind game for some of these players. Do I give up my little bit of high ground to rotate a little bit more center, where there's less and less pressure from some of these teams, or do I stay and hope for the best that the zone cuts back to the northeast?
Queasy already scouting out exactly where he wants to go next, with Cooper Reed and Curly holding down the high ground, though. Peterbot, Ritual, Cold, they're a little bit stuck here. They can't break through. Instead, they're going to have to deal with Verdoxy pulling up directly behind them, and they just don't have that much material. They've got a completely stacked trio in comparison, loadout-wise, and Verdoxy recognizes just how in tatters Peterbot's team actually is. That could be a very dicey situation. Instead, focus now from Chino, Pablo, Verdoxy going to be applied directly towards Epic Whale and Paper, trying to make a slightly lower rotational approach, but Chino and Pablo, they are completely smothering Paper and Epic.
Yeah, just kind of forced them out of the zone. And it's not a ton of damage each and every second, but that definitely adds up. Look at Paper, HP absolutely diminished in the blink of an eye because of that rotation. But it might have been worth it. It pulls towards their south with a lot of these teams, but Verdoxy knows they're trying to put down pressure. 10 HP, barely surviving. There's a second too quick beacon. That's Ritual.
Yo, YouTube. I'm gonna cut the stream for YouTube. I'm sorry, you guys. My son wants to play a game and everything, so I'm gonna let him go ahead and play a game on the phone I'm streaming to YouTube on. I'm still gonna be streaming on Twitch and everything. So like, go ahead and if y'all want, y'all can just go to Twitch and everything. Everything's still gonna be on Twitch, but I'm just gonna let him use this other phone or whatever, so he can play his game and everything. I'll be right back, y'all.
They are just so heavily looted up, Jacob. The world is their oyster right now.
From 11 to 13, big numbers in game 2. Agers, Poyo trying to do the same thing, but they just run into speed bump after speed bump. Bolts gets the elimination. Active Storm Surge on the Agers.